crafters, welcome into Guys Craft 2. My name is John and happy Wednesday. So a little midweek update from me, which is not typical, but I've really been trying to get more regular on the channel, but we'll see. We will get there. I am still in the process of flipping and trying to get to the new studio, get that set up and get the technology going, but we're not quite there yet, but hopefully by the end of the month. But today was happy day because we got some happy mail, and that mail is our monthly subscription from Villa Rosa Designs. So, I need probably another quilting pattern and another design, just like I need another quilt kit, like I probably need another spool of thread. But, we're not going there because this is happy mail and it's happy Wednesday. So with that said, I was pretty psyched that this came. It always amazes me. Villa Rosa sends me a reminder to let me know they're going to debit my credit card. And then it's like 2 weeks later that they finally mail out the patterns, but it doesn't matter. They're finally here. So with that said, let's open these up and see what goodies we got this month. I did get the 5 patterns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I did get one what they call an add-on. So I am part of their monthly subscription club. I think their monthly subscription is $7.95, and that includes postage, and then it's another $2 or something if they have what they call add-ons, which could be mug rugs, placemats, table runners, things like that. They don't have those in every month. In fact, August did not have any, I'm almost sure. But this month they do. And so I tell them to go on and do the add-ons if they have them, because a lot of times I'd rather do maybe a new table runner design or something than a full quilt. But with that said, let's look at what we have this month. So this month is called Edwina. Edwina is a 45 by 60 quilt top. And it does take, it can be done completely with back quarters. It's a pretty interesting pattern if you could see the back. I don't like, and again, I've always been very judgmental about some of the pictures that they put on because I don't think they always put the most flattering pictures on. So if you could see the back and see the different rows, right, how they don't line up in that, which is kind of neat for some of us that are still struggling to make those things match. I kind of like that design and that idea. I don't think this pattern, their color choice on the front is reflective of the design and some cool things that you could do with this. So I like this pattern. I'm not crazy about the picture, but I do like this pattern, and I think you could have some really fun times with this in if you use the right color combinations. And it looks to me like it would be something quick and easy to cut and put together. So that's Edwina. The next one is called Awestruck, and it is a pretty pattern. It is done by Molly Cook. Molly's done a lot of patterns for Villa Rosa, and she has come up with another successful pattern. And if you look at the picture on this one, look at the contrast from the last one. This one really shows off the pinwheels in that. It really is cute. I like the idea behind this. Doesn't seem overly complicated to do. It does finish out only at 44 by 60, so it's not meant to be a huge quilt. And that is one of the criticisms I do sometimes have with Villa Rosa is their quilts are large because they use large piecing. And this one seems to be smaller and using some smaller piecing. So I do like this one. It is a pretty pattern. It will float up closer to the top for me, but nothing that's going to jump in the pile anytime soon. The third pattern this month is called Pumpkin Parade, and it is by Melissa Milliken. And Melissa, again, is another designer that they feature quite frequently. I do like this for fall. I think it's really cool. All the different pumpkins, all the different sizes. This finishes out 45 by 56. And it uses light, medium, and dark fabrics to do this. I would probably play around more with some of the fabric choices here, but I think you could have a lot of fun making some really neat fall decorations with this, right? I think at 45 by 56, it's not so huge that it couldn't be a wall hanging, You could actually maybe even delete one of the rows. I'd have to look at that more closely, but I think this would really be a cool item to add to your fall decor, to your fall decorations. So I do like that. I won't do it this year. I've just got too many other things in the queue, but that is something that I would like to do maybe next fall. Oh, okay. And then Rochelle Handmade did the next pattern. And we're just going to go with I'm an old Southern boy, and I don't pronounce things very correctly sometimes. And this is called Viraquois, is what I am going to say. I absolutely love this pattern. It does finish out 42 by 48. I think you could have a lot of fun with this. I like the fact that they did what I'm going to call it more fuchsia, hot pink with gold, more of that lime green, and then that sky blue. I really like the colors that they put together here. I think there's some really cool choices. This one would be my favorite out of the stack that came in this month. Just wish I could pronounce the name, but we're going to go with Viraquois and say that's what it is. But I do like this pattern. I think it is not an overly complicated pattern. I have to read it a little bit more closely to figure out how I could AccuQuilt this, because I do cheat now and I am doing everything on the AccuQuilt, not doing any hand cutting anymore if I absolutely don't have to. It's bad enough to have to stop and square up your quilts after you get them off the long arm, but that's a whole nother story. We're talking about Villa Rosa Designs for the month. So this is by far my favorite design this month. The last quilt design that they gave me is Besties, and yes, I said gave me, and yes, I understand I paid for a subscription and they didn't give me nothing, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, guys, this one is called Besties. It features some of your big block prints, right? So it finishes out 48 by 64, or it can go 64 by 80. There's two size choices here, according to the pattern designer. I do like that they've got some of the big squares in here, which is nice. So if I wanted to feature a few, if I had a fabric that I really wanted to call attention to and point out and do some features, it really is kind of cool when you look at the these three, right, going up in a row. So this would really give you, if you've got a nice bold print that you want to emphasize and focus on, Besties would be a nice pattern to do that with. Excuse me. And the last one is a new table runner. Again, I don't mind the design, but I'm not crazy about the colors. It's called Beachcomber, and I get why she used and did the color choices that she did. I just don't think it makes the pattern jump as well as it should. If you could see the back of the card really does a nice job featuring the colors and the different combinations that are there. But I do like this table runner. This is something that I would probably add in and want to start at some point. Not going to be anytime soon, but definitely is a pattern that I will want to work on and maybe do something in the spring with this. That might be really fun to do something spring or something summery with this. So guys, that is my take on the 5 new quilt patterns from Villa Rosa Designs, September 2025, and one add-on. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for dropping in, letting me rattle on for a few minutes this morning. Please, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell your friends, neighbors, and anyone that'll listen. We are over 2,100 subscribers, and that is just amazing and awesome. If you would hit the thumbs up for liking this video and do all those things that help us continue to grow in the YouTube family and the YouTube world. So as always, guys, until next time, happy crafting.